Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. So, are Demon Hunters going to be any good in 7.2? That's the question. That's the question we've been asked, and are they going to be good? So, I've had this question asked to me a lot, especially because 7.2 hype is like going crazy and everybody's like giving like 7.2 info everywhere. And it's understandable that people are curious to see how their classes are going to fare up against other classes. But we haven't got any information on class changes at all. If there's going to be any, if whatever, we haven't got anything. So that's a really hard question to answer when you don't have that info. But I can give you a couple things to think about going into 7.2. So, if you look at the 2-piece and the 4-piece for Havoc, it looks really good. I am really excited about the 2-piece. One thing the Demon Hunter has troubles with is your Fury. It's very hard to gain Fury. I know. If you go into talents and you go prepared, you're gonna have tons of Fury. I understand that, but Demon Blades is better. It overall is better. So, that said, I'm going to be playing with Demon Blades unless anything changes. So, Fury is always an issue, especially in your burst. You'll see very different DPS on different fights. Even the same guy, same boss, multiple pools. Your DPS can vary by 100,000 DPS. It's insane. It's just our Fury generation. If we're generating a lot of Fury, we're going to be doing good. If we're not, sometimes you're just sitting there like, what is going on? Where is the Fury? It happens. But with the 2-piece, every time you guys use Blade Dance, you're going to be gaining a lot of Fury. And we do Blade Dance all the time. That's going to be game changing. So I look at Demon Hunter and I say we're going to be better than we are right now. With the added Fury that we're going to be getting, we're going to be able to, it's going to improve our AoE, it's going to improve our single target, we're going to be doing so much more damage. It's exciting. I'm really looking forward to the 2 set. 4 set is like, 4 set whatever. But the 2 set, that's what we're looking for. That's going to be amazing. Our class scales very well with our secondary stats. What we're looking for is crit and we're looking for mastery. Both of those just jump up our DPS dramatically. So when you're looking at crit and you're looking at items that you're going to be able to get, compare items from Nighthold to Emerald Nightmare on heroic settings. There's a giant jump in secondary stats. So there's going to be another giant jump in secondary stats going into Tomb of Sargeras. So that's going to be another jump for our DPS. So our scaling is going to do really well because crit, obviously, the more crit we have, the more crits we're able to do, right? So that's going to be we're going to do so much damage when it comes to Tomb of Sargeras just because our crit chance. And then mastery, our mastery is going to be through the roof also. We're already at that point where you can argue that mastery is better than crit at some points in your build, depending on your gear. There's a point where once you get X amount of crit, mastery is going to be way better. So we're going to hit that point in Tomb of Sargeras where it's going to be incredible. So I think overall we're going to be doing very well. The class isn't crazy right now. We're not doing, when people see us doing giant numbers, there's certain situations where we're doing giant numbers. When Nemesis is up, when we have Chaos Blades popped, our Demon Form, when all that is popped, we are doing massive amounts of DPS. But you have to remember, we only do that for a little bit of time. Nemesis is only a minute. It lasts a minute, and then we have a full minute of downtime. Demon Form, regularly, let's just say, with your points in it, it's a 4-minute cooldown. And, Chaos Blades lasts 12 seconds-ish, and it's on a 2-minute cooldown. So when we burst, we do good, but we fall off pretty consistently. Our DPS is okay. It's not the best, but it's not the worst, and I enjoy where we're at right now. I think we're at a great point in the expansion. There are some bosses that we do very well on, and then there's some bosses that we do okay on, but there's never a boss that we do horrible on. So I don't see any nerfs. I don't see any changes where they're going to completely gut us of an ability that is, you know, too OP, or change any talents. Like, this is my talent build I'm going right now, and I don't see them nerfing anything. I do see them buffing a few things, like Chaos Cleave, you know, Bloodlet maybe. You know, when you're looking at Demonic build is very strong, so, you know, I don't think they're going to be buffing anything for the Demonic build, really, because if they do that, then it's going to change everything, you know. It's especially when we get less of a timer on, or less fury cost for our I-beam and things like that are coming up in the next patch. I feel very, very good where we're at, and I think we're going to stay there. So, an overall conclusion, will Demon Hunters be good? Yeah, they're going to be okay. Will they be top of the food chain? You know, that's going to be interesting to... that's going to be an interesting thing to see. So, we'll see exactly what happens. But, other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys know how to fly upside down like me. I saw this on Twitter the other day. I didn't realize people didn't know how to do this. So, yeah. Alright, guys. Like, favorite, share, subscribe. Do what you need to do. And I'll talk to you guys soon.